Okay. Apologies for that, if I actually went live. Seems to be a little bit buggy today. Anyway. So we left off yesterday in a reasonably playable state. We needed to look at maybe AoE, but I think that's working. So what I'm going to do then, therefore, is move on to adding the other minions to the game. So we're going to look at adding the vampirics today, and then we'll probably do some more bug fixing. Then we will be doing the neutral minions, so we'll be all ready to go for doing neutrals hopefully in the next hour or two. So minion 57, vampirism. So I guess this should be called vampiric. Yeah, vampiric. So 1, 2, 2, new effect, passive, and this has a first strike. And a 2 gold reward, and no weapon, on board, passive, first strike. Alright then. So we also have a 1/1/1 new effect, and we definitely did do this, so I need to try and find out what it was called. Ogre, was it ogre buff? So find ogre buff. So yeah. So we just call this ogre buff. And we don't need to assign any numeric to that or anything else. 1 gold. On board passive. At the end of your turn, of each turn, if there is a friendly ogre on the board, give this minion +1/+1. Okay. Add another new minion. We'll get through this, hopefully, as I say, well, hopefully this stage won't take too long, and then we can look towards testing again. So this guy has a simple passive of sweep attack. And rewards only 1 gold. Good. Null. On board passive. Sweep attack. 60 minions in. We're doing alright here. We're adding a few more. So vampiric is still going to be the most difficult word to type. 244. New effect, entry, and this is going to be damage, and 3 to target self, null, and no gold, so null gold, null weapon, and and on board entry, deal 3 damage to your sorcerer. It's a new minion. This is Menino. Okay, so minion 61 is a 2/1/4, new effect, no effect even, so null effect, 0 gold, and a new utility, weapon 007. And this weapon is a 2/2 weapon. Zero cost, 2, null 2. Okay, and then we just have nothing here. Okay, yeah, that's right. And now we also need new minion, minion 062, vampiric, 3/16, has an effect of passive. Yeah, chat works for me, Ryan. I don't know why my video isn't showing anything and I'm not getting updates for viewers. No idea what's going on. Yeah, not too sure. So 3 gold, null weapon, and it just needs to say here, think Twitch is broken. Brilliant. Absolutely top notch. Onboard passive blocker. You are on my live list. Okay, thank you. Alrighty. So we have a 3/3/3 minion here. No effect. Drops 2 gold. No weapon, and has no description. Alright. Vampiric. So we've got a 3/2/4. New effect. Passive. And this is find okie dokie. You sort full health. Oh yeah, this is an on attack reference, isn't it? Yep, that's okay. Okay. Here, spell cost increase. And that's it. What? Plus equals this minion numeric. Yep, that's not it. So this is in the board exit. As is this. What's this in? Board exit as well. Board exit as well. Action phase action. Nope, that's not it then. What's this bit then? Action phase action, action phase action. Target selected. Spell.numeric is not what I want either. This one. Declare attacker. Here we go. Attack heals Sork. Jeez, that took so long. Attack heals Sork. And what we need to do then is heal for 1. And this guy gives us 1 gold. And on board passive. Whenever this minion deals damage, heal your sorcerer for 1 for up to 1 health. Okay, got there in the end. So we've got minion 065, vampiric, and this is a 4/4/5 new effect, passive, passive wounder, and this wounder has an effect of 2, and this gives 2 gold, no weapon, and has an on-board passive of wounder 2. Then we've got a 4/1/6 here, and what is this? Whenever this would take damage, deal 1 to it and rest to your opponent. So new effect, passive, I think, yeah. So dot defense plus equals right. I think this has like deal 1 to self. Nope. So we've got some effect that whenever this takes damage. So actually I'm fairly sure this is done by the blockers, so let's just search for passive. Thank you, Neticulous, for auto-hosting again. Much appreciated. Welcome anyone coming from his stream. So, I don't particularly remember where this is. So whenever this minion would take damage, we only deal 1 to it, and we deal the rest to our sorcerer. So perhaps we need to do sorcerer.hp minus equals. So it's not that one. Attack dual opponent? No. I can't remember. So what is this then? Whenever, if op we did do this. I'm sure of it. I just don't know where. Holy moly. Where are we? Hey Adam, how's it going? I'm not sure if Twitch is broke, by the way. I can't work out where this guy's code is. Oh, this is going to be frustrating though. I really want to find this now. I've just spent ages trying to find this. So whenever this would take damage, we deal 1 to it and the rest to the Sorcerer. This only would happen. It's going fish moly right now. What's... Oh, as in Twitch? Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on. But that's exactly how I like things. How's it going anyway? So this is only handling the wounded. Target selected. Where are you? So for example, when we declare a blocker, why is this not working? Well, not really. It is working, but yeah. Yeah, we've got through some pretty nice some vampiric cards here. We're 3 classes worth of cards through at the moment, and this is the 4th one we're implementing. So yeah, things are coming along pretty nicely at the moment. We're in a relatively stable state as well. So I'm pushing for maybe this weekend, maybe into the beginning of next week for alpha. Sorry, not alpha. For fun testing with a few people. So yeah, I think things are going okay. I almost pushed out alpha accidentally then. Surprise! I have to get alpha ready. But yeah, it'll only be functional, just to be like a test, a mock-up, a concept. However, if I can never find this thing, then I'm going to get quite frustrated. Wounder. It's not a wounder. Oh dear. Vampires do not like being called vampires. I'm just confused because I'm 100% sure that I added this into the game. 100% sure. And I just can't find it. Druids are a totally different story though. Get as many of them as you can. Talk to your local cat adoption shelter. Yeah. I hear things like that. 70% of stray cats are druids in disguise. I knew it. Could you imagine if druids were real? That would be pretty cool. I'd want to be a druid. I'd really want to be a druid. I can just be like, yeah, now I'm a cat. Attack heals Sork, this isn't it. Damage swap stats, that's not it. I see your point. I see where you're coming from here. Oh dear. Alright, Adam, I'll catch you in a bit. Hope this stream goes well today. Where is this? Where? Oh, I know I've implemented it somewhere. I don't know what it is. Deal 1 or deal 1 to self. Minion.board.defense. Yeah, this is like at the end of the turn, right? Yeah, start turn. Hey Sasfok, how's it going? Glad to see you again. Currently I'm losing my marbles, so I apologize for a slow start here. I just cannot think where I have put this this call. Whenever this would take damage, deal 1 to it and the rest to your sorcerer. I'm sure I have this implemented somewhere. Where would I have it? Where else would I have it implemented? I wouldn't have it implemented anywhere else. I don't know. I'm wondering whether I actually didn't put it in here, and if there was a reason behind that. But yeah, I cannot find where this function would be. If it would be anywhere, it would be down here. We'd check for first strike, we'd check for attack heals Sork. We check for sweep attack. But none of this is relevant particularly. Yeah, I don't have anything labelled properly at the moment. I just mustn't have put it in then. I must just be having a mental block here. I can't have put it in. So what we need to do then is whenever we reduce the health of a minion, so that's either spell or in this position here, so let's copy this, and else if this, and here we need to deal 1. No, I'm sure I definitely did this. Do I have an accomplished list? No, I can't. I don't. Right, screw it. I have a Trello which I'm currently using, but I don't particularly have anything that's public. I will be doing so fairly soon. I want to add a to-do list. Well, I'm fairly sure I have one, like the plugin installed, but it's something I'm gonna probably look at doing in the next few days, probably. So else if the op.board.effect, and if the effect type is deal 1 to minion and rest to Sorc, what we're going to do is say user dot, oh hang on, op.board in the attacker index dot defense plus equals the user dot board attacking blocker index dot attack -1. So we heal for their attack, but one less than their attack, because we're only dealing 1 to this. And then we're saying then that we're gonna deal the rest of this damage to the sorcerer. So op.sorcerer .hp minus equals user.board blocker index .attack -1. Okay, so we need to put this into these. Now we also need to basically say if this, copy this, so if the sorcerer's HP is less than the sorcerer's HP take away this is less than 0, is less than or equal to 0, then we just do user.socket.emit game over and win. Else we do op.socket.emit game over loss. Else we do this, and we're gonna probably have to call we're gonna have to call user.socket.emit update sorcerers, and we're going to pass in find update sorcerers. This just takes in the 2, yeah. Okay, so this is just going to pass in the user.sorcerer and the op.sorcerer, and here we're going to do an op.socket.emit update sorcerers op.sorcerer user.sorcerer. Okay, so we need to call this not only here, but also we need to do this for the so if the user.board, wait, hang on. So actually we need to change all of these around. Damn. So these are all going to be the user. I'm just going to capitalize them for now. And then the user ones here are going to just say op. Okay, and then when we have this capitalized user, we're just going to replace it with the lowercase user. Okay. And then what we want to do is copy this, paste it here, and we just need to change. We should have actually just now done this. Again, we could make this a lot better in terms of object orientation, but right now we're just trying to get things worked out, and then I can start cleaning things up. Which, by the way, I'm really looking forwards to. And that's not even sarcastic. I cannot wait to clean up some of this code. Okay. So that'll do it there. The only other place that we need to consider this then is in the action phase action. So, do we have any passives around here? Or passive checkers? Nope. Op sorcerer, user sorcerer, and then here this user board. Right, so what we need to do is we need to say if the well, this is if that's equal to damage, and that's when we kill the minion. So it's actually just when we do the defense minus equals. If op.board.defense minus this is equal to 0, well, what we actually need to check then is if this minus 1 is bigger than 0, then what we do is we just take away 1 damage. Oh, hang on. So what we need to do is we need to wrap something around in an if and else statement, and this all needs to go into here, and this if statement basically needs to say if the op.board position on board of opponent.defense minus 1 dot effect dot and op.board in the position on board dot effect dot type is equal to, what did we call it? Okay. You know what? I don't actually want to implement this, I don't think. I don't think it's healthy of an effect. I've just wasted about 20 minutes. That's never good. Okay. I'm not going to add this. Instead what it will do is it'll just have a blocker, I think. Yeah, we don't have many more blockers. Ah, it's so frustrating. Apologies all that have just watched this. This doesn't need to have a number, I'm being stupid. So we give this 2 gold. I don't really fancy 3 gold. So here this is just going to have an onboard passive of blocker. And it's going to give only 2 gold. It doesn't give a weapon, and it just has onboard passive blocker. I just think that effect is A, unhealthy, but B, not worth the time investment right now. I personally think that we can make a decent set without that card, and it's a unique effect, thus it just doesn't hold high enough of a... I don't hold it in high enough of a regard, I guess, in order to spend too much longer on it. So we've got a new effect, which is a passive, and this is lifesteal, and this is just lifesteal 1, null, null, which rewards 4 gold? No, this probably rewards 2. On board passive, lifesteal. So I think when we do lifesteal, yeah, it's just plus equals 1 or 2. So we don't actually need to give this a numeric at this point. Okay, so I do need to say that this is a global passive, which is a brand new keyword as well. So new minion, minion 068. And well, what I need to do here is just say this is 2 gold only. So this other vampiric here is a 554, new effect, passive, and this has a sweep attack, 0, null, null, and this gives us 2 of this, and we just need to say here on board passive of sweep attack, and minion giggity is, I can't spell minion, and the thing is I can, but for some reason it's just one of those ones that I keep typing wrong. So it's a 644 here, new effect, passive, so this is if we have less than 20 health. Plus 1 attack. Attack plus equals. Little health, big attack. Yeah. And I wonder why I can't find things. Little health, big attack. Oh, this is a conditional. Okay. And this is an entry, therefore. So conditional. 0, null, paste. Little health, big attack. We give the user.sorcerer plus 1 attack. So we don't actually need to do anything else here. Oh, it's give this minion plus 1 attack. Huh. I never realized that. Okay. So actually what we're meant to do then is say if this is that, then we do user.facing.attack plus equals 1. Okay. And this drops us 4 gold. I can be down with that, I think. And on board entry, if you have less than 20 health, give this minion plus 1 attack. So new minion. Minion 070. Even when I tried to spell minion, I almost do it wrong. That's kind of annoying. So it's vampiric. It's a 656, this new one. New effects. So this is an entry, I remember today. Rallying. 0, null. And we're looking for animal. And this will drop 5 gold, which seems a bit excessive. I feel like 3 is more than enough for this minion. So null, and on board pass entry we have rallying animal. Okie dokie. We have another minion. So we're on a 7-3-10, new effect. Passive. This is actually going to be a really annoying minion to try and deal with. Lifesteal. Like, this can take 30 health off of you if you're not expecting it and have no gold. So we don't need to do this. Null. Null. This one should reward 5 gold. Gives us nothing in return and just has an on-board passive. No, sorry, a global passive of lifesteal. Another new minion. Minion 072. Vampiric. And this is a 777. New effects. No, it's not actually got an effect. So null. It gives us no gold. So null. It gives us a new utility. Weapon 008. And it is a weapon, as you may have guessed. And then it has... I can never remember how to do this. 0 cost, 3, null, 3. And then this has a empty description. Okay, we've got 2 more cards to do then. So this is an 861. I don't think I ever done this. I ever implemented this. Right, let's have a look. No, I didn't. This is just lifesteal. Well, let's do something a bit different then. So, handle board entry. Board entry. Handle minion board entry. Okay. Okay. So what we should do here then is say else if user.facing.effect and user.facing.effect dot phase is equal to entry, and why have I got a comma there? Wait, wasn't this all entry stuff? Yeah, what am I doing? So this links up to up here, this links up to the very top. So what we can do here, else if user.facing.effect.type is equal to, so this is if, okay, so add sorc attack to minion health. Okie dokie. And what we're going to do is we're going to say user.facing.defense plus equals the user.sorcerer.attack now our okay, and then what we'll do here then is we'll say var health, we'll say var here var health to add is equal to, and we'll quickly cut this and we'll say here paste plus equals health to add, and what we'll do is we'll say if user.sorcerer.weapon is not equal to null, then we do health to add plus equals user.sorcerer.weapon.attack. So this is just something a little bit interesting. I've not actually considered it any time before now, but we'll give it a go. And we'll just have to test this. So new effect, entry, called this 0 null null, and this would probably drop 2 gold, no weapon, and it just has an on-board entry, gain health, give this minion +1 health for each attack your sorcerer has. Give this minion health equal to your sorcerer's attack might be a better way. Give this minion additional health equal to your attack. Okay, that one's done, and now we just have minion 74 vampiric, and it's a 957 new effect, passive double lifesteal, 0 null null, and this rewards 3 gold. And no weapon. On board passive, all lifesteal effects are doubled, and lifesteal should start with a capital L. Okay, so let's give this guy instead of a Magi deck, let's give them, in fact we shouldn't do that one, we should do this healer one, because we've done enough testing I believe now with healers. So replace healer here with vampiric. Okay, and we just need to do that here. Okay, so let's go into Conemu and start up the server for the first time today. Oh yeah, node server.js. Bing. Oh, it broke. Huh? Unexpected token new for 57. Oh, probably because I didn't. We did. Oh no, we didn't. Okay. Awesome. We're up and running. Okay. Doop. Okay, this all seems to be pretty good. Let's just confirm the mulligans here. And undefined weapon. Okay, so minion 58 has an issue. Oh. I think we actually need to restart because of that. Because I think otherwise it would try and add something that doesn't even exist. Okay. This all seems pretty good here. I guess we'll keep that. So here, so onboard passive at the end of each turn, if there is a friendly ogre on the board, give this minion +1/+1. Now we don't actually have any ogres to test this, but we've done some testing with it. And it works, I think. Alright, so we're getting this 4-drop, or this 4-attack minion here. Now this killed off the baby ogre, which is good because it shows it was at 1 health. Whenever this minion deals damage, heal your sorcerer for up to 1 health. Good, it doesn't work in the entry phase. So if we attack with that, don't attack here. And if we do this guy, the green should go to 37. Perfect. And we're on turn 4 now. So it's more important here. So this gives a Wounder 2 effect. Okay. And if we just don't attack here, but I want to check that this Wounder works correctly. I didn't even get a chance to check. I don't know. I think it did. I think it did. So I guess here then we'll just make them play the 1/6. So this Wounder 2 effect should happen again here. I never considered this though. Oh no, the Wounder effect won't reapply, it will just apply again. Right? I think so. Let's try it out. So this person here, 33 minus 4 is 29. 28. So they have 2 Wounder effects then on them. Interesting. No, 29 I said. And so it's only 1. Okay. I'm having a slow day. Apologies. So So we still had that remove end blockers phase up there. So we seem to have a bug there. When I am blocked with 3 minions, we seem to have an issue with. What was the issue? We had those 3 minions trying to block. Oh, I then had with showing 2 sets of the end blocker phase. So I think this is because when we block and this gets pushed back to the user in the form of an update, we are adding another button but not checking whether or not a button already exists. So over here, so find block, I think it's block occurred. Yeah, block occurred. So we only add this to the board if there isn't already an end turn button. But then we never remove a previous one, do we? I guess. I'd rather do this the way that we usually do it, which is if document.getElement by the end turn button is not equal to null, then remove it. Then do document.getElement by the end turn button dot remove. Okie dokie. And where are we? Let's give this a check then. Have a see if we come across this issue again. But I'm actually pretty impressed that we got so far through without any bug. I mean, I might just play this game properly and have a see. So excuse me, but I will be tryharding here, and yeah, having some fun. We never saw this minion yesterday that I know of. I do not remember seeing this minion actually come out yesterday. But I didn't spend long with the Magi cards, I don't think. Alright, both users just ending the duel phase, that's fine. Alright, apologies. So yeah, we're gonna have to play this card. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Apologies. So I guess we just attack that. So this done 1 damage to everything, that's good. We'll attack with this. We have no counter plays, that's fine. So whenever this minion deals damage, heal your sorcerer for up to 1 health. It's pretty strong right here. Now this does on board passive, all spells cost 1 more. So I guess the first thing to check is whether or not this works, but also I need to double check that it isn't doing this to weapons. So we click this. This done nothing. So this all... Oh, no, it did do something. Yeah. Okay. Was it just not immediate, or was I just being stupid? I was probably being stupid, to be quite honest. Okay, so I guess we'll attack with this, because we've got 3 gold, so we probably don't really want this effect. And we don't really care if he blocks with this. So I guess we want to keep this minion alive. Not really got anything though. Well, mind you, the opponent's going to have 6 cards in their hand. There's going to be a decent chance that we... Yeah, I think we attack with this here. So we don't take any actions here. We could have dealt with it, but this buff... Good. Okay, so we can't actually attack it with this 4 cost spell right now. So green should be healed for 1 as well here. So check that. It did indeed. Awesome. So now what can we do? Guess that we give it this one, because then they take 8 damage and red's a little bit ahead here, the Magi. Yeah, he's got 1 gold, so I guess what we would do here is we'd use the lowly weapon, take this out, make it a 4-3 on the board rather than 4-1. It's pretty big, you know. I mean, this being a 4-3 and the 4-2, it's kind of screwy, but I guess you just don't attack with either of them here. Would be the way I personally would run that turn. Okay. If you have more gold than health, I guess we'd just put this out just because it's a weak minion. And for this guy, I guess we'd play this. Okay. And there we go. Okay. So here, again, not sure if we want to attack here or not. I think we would attack with this, just purely because we'd want some spells to be played. But then the blocking happens after the spells phase anyway. So I guess we just keep that one and attack here. This guy would probably just... probably attack with these. Or this one at least. This one gets blocked off by the 2-2. So we end actions phase. End actions phase. So if we block that... Now our spells haven't updated here. So end blockers phase, end blockers phase. Right, so the spells are not going back down in cost. Right. Yeah. So onboard exit. Nope, that was it. So we need handle, minion, board, exit, and we need to find the actual declaration of this function. So this is if the phase is exit. Where do we catch that? Okay. So what we need to do here then is say if... Aha! Okay. So this here should actually be just down a line. Because... and this just needs to be indented. Because we were checking if it has an entry and if it has a passive here, which obviously can't happen. So this is just in the wrong place, so hopefully that will work now. It has kind of ruined the game, but I think we'll just go on for now. So, minions 69. Is of 644. If you have less than 20 health, I had exactly 20 health. Wow. That's kind of unfortunate. Oh, no, it's still the dual phase. I'm silly. I guess we'll just attack it again. Awesome, and it did give it +1 attack. Haha, nice. So actually 6, 7, 8. This guy would have had lethal potentially. But yeah. Oh, we had a reward 0 gold there. Give me a second. Minions 61. There we go. No. And I'm pretty sure then that we're pretty good in the hood. We've got that on click of null still happening. A little bit confused as to why that's still occurring when we couldn't even find this to be an issue. This guy actually stays alive? What? So I guess you'd just use as big a weapon as possible, so this 5 attack weapon. But then again, you already have a 2 attack. No, we do this. We're greedy. And this guy has to do this to it. Wait, no, I need to actually see. I need to actually try this. So this util hand, we need to find out what each of these cards is. It's a low damage spell. That's an average weapon. Shiny weapon. Oh, we've got the heavy weapon here. Yeah. Why did I not see that? Or think of that even? It's a bit weird. So we attack that. Oh. Okay. I spent far too much time doing that, considering I forgot that we deal damage to the users if they die. Sorry, if they kill a minion. Okay. So, I think we're kind of in a good spot right now. I'm pretty happy. Like, vampiric minions didn't seemingly... or seemingly didn't, should I say, cause too many issues, from what I can tell. So this is fine, and let's do that. If there's a friendly, okay, and turn 2, boop. Boop. Alright, so we've got these. I think if this this test works, I'm probably gonna end the stream, to be honest. I'm not feeling quite with it today. But also, I probably want to test before I do my before we add the neutral minions. And I'm still not sure whether we add the neutral minions first or if we add the collection / deck manager first. So yeah, there's a big to do or to query there. So yeah, apologies for the short stream today, and apologies that it was just not very good actually. This is the first time I've come away from streaming thinking it was really bad. But yeah, we'll end the stream for today, and what we'll work on off stream is just some bug fixing. I might stream it, but I don't think I will. Just purely because, as I say, I'm not in the most awake of moods, I guess. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. As always, it's been much appreciated over the last few weeks. Apologies, day 20 wasn't anything really that special, but I think it's probably best to make it an hour and a half of whatever you would call this, rather than like 3 or 4 hours of this. So yeah, apologies, but I'll catch you again next time, so that'll be tomorrow. Normal time, normal place. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.